gentlemen, come dive into the open minds where you can broaden your perspectives, expand your horizons, and open your eyes to a reality never thought possible. Just remember, once you open that door, there's no going back. I am your host, Robbie Diesel. This is the Open Mind Show. And today we're welcoming back Daniel Ladd. How's it going, Daniel?
Hey, what's up, Robbie Diesel?
How you
I'm
been,
doing
man?
good. So last time I was on your show, I was just doing this lifestyle by choice and for religious purposes. Well, now it's more than the choice. It's more than for religious purposes. It's actually my profession now. I'm a content creator on TikTok at official homeless for life. Blessed and homeless for life.
So what is your lifestyle? You're homeless by choice, right? And now by a profession.
Yes.
So anybody tuning in that didn't see the first episode we did with Daniel, he is lives a nomadic lifestyle, what he calls nomadic lifestyle, and he chooses to be homeless on the streets of Sacramento, California.
Yeah, so what I'm doing is I'm ending the stigma on homelessness, mental illness, and genuinity. You see, when it comes to genuinity, it's about being real, it's about being genuine, it's about keeping it 100, as people say. But when it comes down to being genuine, a lot of people don't realize that a lot of people aren't genuine, including themselves. So, for example, if you were honest with yourself and the world around you, you wouldn't be ashamed to admit that I'm not saying you yourself, but majority of people aren't fit for an apartment, aren't fit for a house, and aren't fit for a car, aren't fit to have children. And especially with all those factors together, they're definitely not fit. Otherwise they wouldn't be stagnant, aka middle class, because when you're that's what being middle class is just having a stagnant income, never going up. And if you choose to stop working, you go down. But most people that are middle class, their psyche is built by the system. Their system, there's the way they think is generated by the system. So you think about it's like the Matrix, It's literally like the Matrix. They'll never be poor, but they'll never be rich. So they'll be stagnant forever.
It's called happily asleep.
Happily asleep, yes.
You talked about the stigma of homelessness. So like the first thing that comes to mind, and I'm sure it's for most people, is like a drug addict, a low life, a burnout, somebody who just can't be successful in life, can't get it together. But that is not your story.
Exactly.
But you have a job, right?
I do. I'm an assistant manager.
You're addicted to hygiene, right?
I am. I'm addicted to fragrances, a Cremo, Versace. My God, I love my Cremo Versace. And it's funny because Versace is like high end and Cremo's high end too, but they mostly specialize in beard and hair products. But they have great uncommon scents. That's what they're known for, good uncommon scents. And I love Cremo more than Versace. And it's weird because it's like Versace is like $100 cologne, but no, dude, the Cremo is only $22 that I know of. It's only $22, smells good, makes you feel good. I mean, I'm just a fragrance connoisseur. Whatever helps me feel good, smell good, and just feel alive and vibrant. That's what I like.
You're the assistant manager of that liquor store that you're in right
now?
I
am. I got promoted.
Congratulations.
While homeless too.
Congratulations, bro.
Thank you, buddy. That's why I'm buying the counter today.
Hell yeah. So, hey, before we get started on this, you heard the news about Elon buying Twitter, right?
I heard that he was considering buying Twitter, but then now I guess he bought Twitter. This is my AM boss right here.
What's up?
My boss in the AM. He's the manager. I'm the assistant manager.
Right on. So, what's your thoughts on Elon buying Twitter? It's official now. He bought it.
So Elon. So it's funny. When it comes down to Elon Musk, I know he has a lot of similar views as I do. when it comes down to his own living situation, he chooses to live in a small home. And the only difference between him and I is Elon Musk. He's trying to get people into space again. That's what he's literally said. Me, I'm just trying to get people into life itself again, the outdoors. I'm trying to get people into life, the outdoors. It doesn't matter if you're in a rural environment or a city or a mountain or a beach. I'm trying to get people into just life itself. And with Elon Musk, you know, he's successful. I would consider him successful in what he does, and I would consider myself successful in what I do. And it's no longer about security at this point. It's about growth and maintenance. And just continue to grow as a person, continue to grow as a content creator. And
what about as a spiritual being?
And as a spiritual being, I would say and it's funny that you mentioned spiritual being, because what I have a unique point of view. I'm Muslim, alhamdulillah, and I feel a lot of people that identify as religious aren't religious. They're spiritual. And like, wait, what do you mean? What do you mean they're spiritual? I mean, like, they go to church every Sunday. They go to the masjid every Friday. But no, check this out. The people that identify as religious, I think of them as Karens. Like they're not real religious people. If you think about it, they're not real religious, because if there's, they have so much hate in them. They scandal monger and backbite their own class. They hate the rich. They blame the poor, and they don't have God's spirit in them. And this includes Muslims too. It's a majority. Majority of people aren't going to heaven, and this includes Muslims. And I'm definitely not the majority. And I remember I think I said that on the last time I was on this show. But I'm religious. I don't consider myself spiritual, and because I believe the real people who are spiritual are actually the Karens. The Karens, they make being a religious person look bad. You know what I mean? I'm redefining that. I'm redefining what it means to be religious, because I'm so offended how these Karens, and remember, Karens they aren't just white people or white females or white males. They're not. They're a personality. They're a personality. They are. They could be a brown Karen. They could be a Muslim Karen. They could be a black Karen. It's just a personality, and I believe that personality is very. It's gonna sound funny to a lot of people, but satanic. Because, go ahead.
I just said, I was agreeing.
Okay, yeah, because when it comes down to, like I said before, with numerous people, with how I say it. Sorry, I just had let me take a sip of my energy drink. Yeah. Go refresh my memory.
What you're talking about, Karens being satanic, they don't have to be a white woman. They could be anybody.
Yeah, so they share a common point of view,
mentality.
Thank you. So when people think of satanic, they think of pentagrams, black cats,
the goat-headed god,
Dungeons and Dragons, the goat-headed god, and the pentagram, heavy metal music. But that's not satanic. Astrology, that's not satanic. And they're like, what do you mean? That's black magic, it's satanic. No, it's not. Satanic, devil worshiping, all that crap is rooted in the content of character. Like Martin Luther King said, I don't care if your hair color is blue, you have tattoos on your face, or anything like that. He didn't mention anything about tattoos, but the content of character, that's what matters. All it matters is the content of your character. And the Karens have have evil in the rooted in the content of their character, and that to me is satanic. I don't blame Hollywood depictions of what it means to be satanic, because for all we know, that's just a dramatic mythological point of view. You know, like I don't think.
So being Muslim, did you observe Ramadan?
No. So I take medication. Medication, and when it comes down to, I mean, I did observe Ramadan, but not in that light.
Right.
Not in that light. I take medication, and how you say it? I did try to fast, but then I got too focused and started going crazy, so I stopped fasting and just continued to take my medication as regular.
So for people who don't know, can you kind of like break down Ramadan for people who may be in the dark about it?
Oh, well, Ramadan we fast for a whole month, or until the moon sighting happens, and from the beginning to the end.
It's a cycle, right? It's a moon cycle.
It is a cycle. It's usually 30 days.
Okay.
And was it? We fast. We don't drink water. We don't drink anything. We don't eat. There's no smoking. There's no sex. None of that from the moment the sun rises to sundown. You know, okay. So for 30 days. Mm-hmm. And some people, I mean, I'm still learning myself. I mean, I guess we weren't supposed to shave. Okay. You know, like we're supposed to, we're not supposed to shave our hair. I'm like, what? I didn't know that. Mm-hmm. But I mean, I guess that's a thing too. And also, some people don't listen to music during Ramadan. Okay. But I mean, I'm like, I don't. I'm still learning myself.
That's fine. That just makes you human, man.
Yeah, exactly.
So, being on the streets, with inflation the way it is, are you feeling the effect from that as well?
Oh, what inflation?
The like just the price of everything going up. Just basic necessities.
No, I'm not. That was just a joke, but I'm not. It's like recession. What recession? No, right. I'm not feeling it, because being homeless is just living within my means. I don't, like I always say, I don't complain about the struggle. I don't complain about gentrification or any of these weird things, because I'm homeless, mm-hmm. And I've continued to live like everyone else, if not better, by being homeless. Homelessness to me wasn't leaving society. It wasn't being some new age hipster or some hippie, mm-hmm. or gypsy or whatever stereotype that people think of homeless people. And then those are the homeless by choice people, or the people who shoot up, and do things that revolve around chemical dependence. But I'm none of those things. I never left society. Homelessness has enhanced my life. Mm. It has enhanced my life for the better.
So your hygiene products and stuff like that going up a little bit didn't bother you at all?
Yeah, like I started picking up a skincare routine.
Okay.
And dude, I would imagine if I had a home, mm-hmm. Those skincare routines are not cheap, dude. Like I'm talking about Cetaphil cleanser, $15.
I know, dude. I know.
They're not cheap at all, man. Cetaphil cleanser, $15. Neutrogena toner, $10. Olay brightening serum, vitamin C with peptides, $33. Moisturizer, $38. Oh, what? A sunscreen, $15. Like holy moly, chapstick.
Yep.
Dude, I couldn't imagine having the skincare routine if I had a home,
So yeah, you're pretty much saying you're probably better off right now when stuff like this hits than most people because of your lifestyle.
Yes, because literally, I tell these people, the trolls, the Karens, whatever the heck you want to call them, I say it all the time. I don't need a house to feel like I'm doing something with my life. Mm. I don't need that. And the thing is, the system makes you think you need it, but there's people in third world countries who are living without it. There's our ancestors are living have lived without it. You know, and I mean, shelter is a basic necessity. We need shelter,
right?
But we could get shelter from a tent, from and so we're lucky compared back then. They had to have like, you know, their makeshift tents, and they had to make campfires. But we have it better.
Find a cave or a bush.
Yes, we have it better now. We have it better now. What not a better time to be homeless than right now? You think about it. We could go to the market. We could pay 40 cents for like a tub of water, you know, and this is the best time to be homeless. And then
so I asked you the last time you were on, if how many other people were there that were living your lifestyle, your choice, because you're on the streets, so you're intertwined with all the homeless people. You said there was one other guy you knew of in Sacramento that chooses to live like you with his stuff together, has a job and all that. Have you met anybody else since the last time we spoke that is on the same wavelength as you are?
Actually, yes. She was my girlfriend.
Oh,
she was my girlfriend, dude. Oh my god.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So her website is like nightfallsautocracy.wordpress.com, I believe.
So you had a girlfriend for a little bit.
Yes, I did have a girlfriend, but I messed that up. And that was my fault. But damn, I really messed up.
So how did that work? Is she from the region, or did she just come in from somewhere else, or?
No, she likes to travel a lot.
Okay.
So, but me, I'm more of like a person that prefers to stay in one spot and just, you know, like I'm a local, you know?
Right.
I'm a local celebrity, while she is, I mean, she has multiple geographic locations where she is known. You know?
That's kind of cool, though.
That is cool.
It's like you, but a traveling one. That's kind of cool.
I know. So she was hella cool, and I unfortunately.
So if she, I apologize that you guys didn't work out. You know what I mean? It is what it is. But how was that working, or how was that going to work? Did you guys have like plans? Was she going to stay local, or were you going to end up traveling with her? Like,
she wanted to travel, but I was like, you know, I work, and you know, like I don't know how that's going. I'm not down for that. You know, like I like to work. I'm building my TikTok, you know, and I have some situations that not some situations. I have one situation that happened back in August of this past year, where I am still fighting it to this day. And it's ridiculous. You can read in between the lines. Sorry, I don't know how this platform works, but on TikTok we can't say certain things, you know.
It's YouTube, so it's probably around the same deal.
Okay. So I'm fighting this situation, you know, like I'm just gonna put it like that, and I can't. It's crazy. It's crazy. But the good thing is, the Karen that got me into that mess, she helped assist in making me famous.
Oh, wow. So maybe you should be thanking her.
Yes. I'll thank God. God.
There you go.
Dude, I her all the time. She mentions my TikTok. She says I'm like, there's something wrong with me, and I'm like, dude, people hear this stuff in the room, you know, and then they look down, and the person that's helping me with the situation looks back, and it's like, oh, these people are writing something down, you know.
Yeah.
And
it's always a judgment when you're in court.
Yeah.
So it's always a judgment, but you know, you can't let that stuff get you. So this ex-girlfriend of yours, she was living the life of choosing to be homeless as well.
Yes.
So
she had a job.
Cool.
Yeah, she actually started working, so that was pretty cool.
Right on.
Yeah.
That's kind of cool, man. So now you know of you and 2 other people in that region so far. Have you met anybody else?
No, it's very rare. Very rare, because every time you can even look it up online. If you look it up online, you type in homeless by choice, a lot of these people are a mess. Mm-hmm. They do things that revolve around chemical dependence. They all share the same ideologies. They're a stereotypical homeless by choice person. Well, me, I'm just a regular person that lives on the streets, and I embrace the label.
Have you ran into any like influencers or people that try to like homeless by choice for like a week, like try it out? Have you ran into any of that?
I have ran into somebody I seen panhandling one time. But he had a camera set on him.
Okay.
But first I seen him with the camera set walking around the plaza. Mm-hmm. And then when I was walking past In and Out, I seen him panhandling. So I was like,
dude, there is professional panhandlers, dude, that make a lot of money.
Yeah, there are. I personally don't do it. I it's not my thing. Mm-hmm. But I did my first girlfriend, while doing this whole lifestyle, she actually used to panhandle in front of her own 7-Eleven.
Oh wow. I mean, that's kind of easy.
Her name was on the title, and she would panhandle in front of her own 7-Eleven.
Oh my goodness. I mean, it honestly doesn't surprise me. You know what I mean? Like, some people would call that a kink in the system. You know what I mean?
Yeah. That's quite something, dude.
Yeah, it is quite something, though. It does make you wonder about some things, but
I felt ashamed doing it with her that one time. I was like, I can't do this. You know, it's horrible. What's funny is we were at an IHOP one time, and then she was like, she was so cheap. You know, she tried discounting we're using that money that she
panhandled.
Yeah, she raised in front of her own 7-Eleven by means of panhandling, and we used it to eat at IHOP, and then we ordered a lot of food. But she tried discounting whoever the waiter or whatever. She was like, is it halal? Is it organic? Is it non-GMO? Is it tax-free? Is it gluten-free? I mean, if it's none of those things, why is it so expensive? Yeah. And I felt like so embarrassed. I was like, telling her to stop, and she's like, no, if they're not ashamed to take your money, why should he be ashamed to take theirs? So I was like, you got me there.
So are you still in contact with this ex-girlfriend that you just recently had?
No, she passed away. Oh no, the recently had?
Yeah, the recent one, yeah.
I haven't. She disappeared. She disappeared on Facebook, so I don't know. Okay. But I mean, I've seen her several times. She's came across my work.
So she's still local right now?
Last time I saw her was like last week.
Okay, right on.
Yeah.
Do you have any plans to try to rekindle anything there? Or are you just kind of focusing on yourself right now, or?
I'm just focusing on myself, yeah.
Okay.
Just focusing on myself.
So besides the assistant manager position that you got promoted to, which again, congratulations, what else is new in your life?
On TikTok, as you know, I'm at official homeless for life. 4 as in digit for life. Official homeless for life. My TikTok's booming, dude. Like, It's funny because I have only like 7,000 something followers right now. But if you look at the data and the analytics, that my account has no sign of slowing down.
Yeah.
You know, and it's growing up. It's growing like hundreds of followers a day, and my most viewed video is like 170 or 160K, and 10,000 likes. And generally, I get my account's a mid-tier account. I get at least 1,000 views per video. Okay. But lately, I've been getting like 10,000 and up, so it's like head account status. And
have you considered doing like merchandise?
So when I reach 10K, I am.
Are you? You're gonna do like shirts and bracelets and hats and stuff?
Yes, because at 10K is when they like link you to brands and partnerships and stuff.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
What's your idea once you start, like, okay, say you do merchandise and you start bringing.
I actually thought of it. So one of my, I'm ending the stigma on homelessness, mental illness, and genuinity. My first product or product line I want to put out there would be a Homeless for Life hygiene set.
Oh, okay. That's actually
So,
smart.
A towel.
Yeah.
A towel, soaps, and then like a 5-gallon bucket that says Homeless for Life on it, because that's what
so
I use.
So you can bathe in and stuff?
That's what I use. Not bathe in, but fill it with hot water and just and
wow.
And then the other one, this is a funny part, journals and notebooks, the education aspect of ending the stigma, like planners, so when people can go to school and it'll have TikTok artificial homeless for life. And you see it on the notebook.
Yeah.
You see I'll have like NFT stickers, or just me like this.
Yeah.
Bless the homeless for life, dude.
You gotta make a logo that's like your official logo. You know how like Nike has the Nike check and Adidas and stuff like that.
Oh, you're right. Yeah.
You gotta make something that's like homegrown, stand out. So every time they see that, they're gonna relate it to you.
That's true.
Yeah.
Yeah.
H4L, bro. H4L.
H4L. That's what a lot of people say. H4L.
Yeah.
Are you on my TikTok?
Nah, I don't have a TikTok, dude.
Oh, man.
Yeah, no, yeah. I haven't joined the TikTok squad yet, so maybe one day.
I'm the same way with Instagram and YouTube right now. I'm not trying to expand yet. I'm trying to focus 100% on TikTok.
But so say you drop these lines and they start booming, the hygiene, merchandise, whatever. Do you have any plans on changing your lifestyle if you start making big monetary gains, or are you just gonna stick to the streets?
I want to stick to the streets. But check this out. I want to get a place so I could rent it out.
Okay, so like real estate.
Yes, I would love to have some property. Okay. Ideally, I'd love to have an apartment complex. Like maybe 15 units or whatever. And with the 15 units, have a bunch of these people rent the units. And then what I would do is I'd quit my job and be homeless. Or like homeless with and jobless, but with
passive income. Yeah, it's called passive income.
And then I could travel. I could be like that rapper Salah Baby. That's a shout out right there. Salah Baby, who tends to come to the shop and not work but just hang out. So rapper, that's where I want to be in life. I want to just come in the shop and hang out and loiter, and just like Salah Baby. Like Salah Baby is a rapper who actually came to visit me and has been hanging out ever since. There's something in the works. That's what I want to say.
Right on. Yeah. Right on. There you go. All right, so you would still stay homeless. You wanted to get into real estate. So give the people your socials again one more time, and any other closing notes or statements that you want to give before we call it a night.
Okay, so TikTok at official homeless for life. Again, TikTok at official homeless for life. Blessed and homeless for life.
Love it.
And before we go, I'd like to give a shout out to one of my top supporters on TikTok, Motivate. Motivate, you have been there since the Day One Club. You're in the Day One Club, Motivate. I appreciate you being there for me since before I reached 1K followers, and now that I'm up there, you're still there. So Motivate, I appreciate you very much. And second, I want to give a shout out to Jada Creator. Jada Creator, I haven't seen you on TikTok in a while, but you're quite an interesting dude. And you've done a lot for me in the beginning since I reached before I reached 1,000. You discovered me when I was like at 700 followers, and now I'm at 7,000 something with a mid-tier account activity to head account activity. And I want to thank you, Jada Creator and Motivate. Yep.
Right on, man. Well, hey, I appreciate your time, dude. I wish you nothing but success. Continue to keep striving. I find your lifestyle very fascinating, and I think it's great, Daniel. So I appreciate you. Yes, sir.
Thank you.
All right, man.
For life.
Hey, we're going to check back in a few months and see how you're doing. I fully expect to have a merch line at least lined up and ready to go.
Yes, buddy.
All right, man. Well, you take it easy.
Have a great one, bud.
All right, you too.